First half.
Grimm Jr., Shane, Hoff, Lowe, Bowers, starters for both ball clubs. That's Packer, Simmons, Chavis, George, and George for Princeton. Rochester in front of us with a basketball to start second half action, and they're up 37-29.
Just looking at it, I don't see any sense of urgency, quite frankly.
They haven't stepped up the defense much.
Not at all.
Hoff with a strong move to the bucket, gets shut off. Lost the handle momentarily, gets it back, comes in the corner to Shane. Now they go back to Hoff. He'll drive to the paint, get the shot partially blocked. Well, the defense isn't dictating much on this end of the floor, that's for darn sure.
Right to the middle.
Grimm, little fade away from 6, threw it up short. Like somebody may have.
It ended up better for Princeton, but again, they're going to have to really get after. The one guy that did get after was Brant George. I thought he was very, very in tune on the defensive end for Princeton there.
Packer to Chavis, right wing. The kick to Jalen Packer. Top of the circle to Brant George. Back to Packer. He'll dial up a 3. And
we said it at the end of the first half, Mark. He's had wide open threes. He's the key here in this half. He has to knock a couple of those in to spread Rochester out.
37-32, 5-point lead for Rochester. They'll kick it in the corner. Bowers with it, drives, has to get rid of it. Ball knocked. Evan Hoff gets it in to Shane. Bowers has it in the corner. Now goes to Austin Lowe. Back to Bowers, who's posted up. He sees a double team flashing through the paint. Shot put up by Austin Lowe, too strong. Rebound to Princeton. They want to run a bit. They get down the floor to Jordan Simmons. Packer, top of the circle. Brant George. He wanted to go down.
Just threw it right to the cameraman stationed under the basket.
Bruce Grimm Jr. with a slow walk across the timeline now. 6.5 to play in the third quarter. 37-32, 5-point lead for Rochester. Trying to knock off unbeaten Princeton. Ball knocked loose. Grimm has to track it down. Boy, he's quick with the basketball. Crosses over, draws a double team, pitches in the corner. Now they'll go back out high.
Yeah, Princeton much quicker that time out to Austin Lowe on a 3.
Grimm went right by the defender. Little fade away from 6 deep in the well and fell through.
Boy, he just absolutely exploded by Brant George and controlled his body, got it over the front of the rim. Great play by Bruce Grimm.
Packer, strong move to the bucket, throws it up off the rim. Rebound tapped out.
Things just haven't gone his way, but it's not from a lack of effort from Chavis.
Dontre replaces him.
Maybe that's why he didn't want to see his twin brother come in for him.
Colton Meadows comes in for Rochester. Grimm penetrates, kicks out. 3-pointer by Hoff is no good. Rebound to Brant George.
That was too quick. Coach Malco did not like that shot by Hoff. That was a little too quick for him.
Trevor George to Packer, trying to bust another 3. Can't do it. Jordan Simmons sky.
Chavis, so he put him back in. Here
Quick lob in to Rontre Chavis. Count it and
game. Now he's looking for the 3-point play.
Bowers with the foul, his first. No good. Dontre Chavis.
He goes to the line.
Evan Hoff with the foul. That's his first, but you have to.
Basketball game.
5:27 in the third quarter. He hit 14 for him now. Grimm Jr. to Hoff in the right corner. Boy, look at the defensive pressure picked up. Grimm dribbles through it. Little fadeaway off the glass. Rebound tapped up. Rontre Chavis comes down strong with a basketball. Quickly up the floor. Packer falls to the floor and a travel.
What's that?
I didn't see the travel. I thought he got rid of it. But
there was a foul there, no call.
Grimm is bumped hard by Chavis. Fortunately, Rochester holds on to him. Grimm Jr. to the left elbow. Evan Hoff. They'll cross court it. 3-pointer by Meadows. No. Rebound. Strong by Trevor George.
Now this is the pace. This is the pace Princeton want. Meadows had a good look, but a little bit rushed.
Packer in the corner. Dontre Chavis. Back to Packer. They'll swing it around. Trevor George with it. Thought about the 3. Packer looking baseline. Rontre Chavis. Dontre's posted up. They haven't found him yet. Jordan Simmons in the right corner. Top of the circle. Packers 3. Off the iron, no. Rebound tapped out. Last touch.
You can sense it. 1 for 7 since that 7 for 10 3 start.
Nice fast break. Throwing it up too long is Austin Lowe. Rebound comes down to Jordan Simmons. Simmons the other way for Princeton to Trevor George. George throws it up in traffic. No. Rontre Chavis fights for the rebound. Throws it up and one. Rod second personal. At the line, free throw is points. 4-minute mark. 39-38. Princeton within 1. Rochester needs a bucket here.
This is the time when Bruce Grimm has to get the basketball and get into the lane.
Evan Hoff flips it through a double team. Ball knocked away into the hands of Princeton. Dontre Chavis missed the dunk. Grimm Jr. quickly back the other way. Forces the defense to him. Kick in the corner. Nice head and shoulders fake. They'll go back to Grimm Jr. Deep three. Off the iron, no. Skying for the rebound. Princeton fought for it. Saved back in bounds by Mark Bowers. Now a double team down to the box. Thrown into the hands of Dontre Chavis. Chavis to Simmons. Simmons from 6. No. Rebound to Dontre Chavis, and he's Rochester 1 of 9 shooting this quarter. They've missed their last 5 attempts. Princeton just 3 of 9 for 33%. Packer with the basketball. The kick to George. His 3 is an air ball. There is Dontre Chavis with a rebound. Takes a couple of cracks at it and finally gets it to fall.
Missed it, got it back, stayed with it, put it in. It has been all Dontre Chavis here in the third quarter.
First lead for Princeton since it was 17-16 in the first quarter with 1:42 to play. Rochester not panicking, Coach.
No, not at all. Whipping the ball around a little bit. Now they just need to get a good shot, and the ball needs to be in Grimm's hand at some point here very quickly.
Pressure stepped up. They got to get it away from the baseline. Ball loose on the floor. Princeton comes up with it. Now a steal right back to Mark Bowers. Throws it up in traffic. Can't get it to fall. Gets his own rebound. Count it 1. That's Bowers looking to convert. He has 6. Free throw on the way is good.
Range right there. 5-point play.
42-40. Rochester by a deuce.
Key here for Rochester, no layups, no rebounds.
Nice pass cross court to Jordan Simmons on the left box, and he laid it in for his 8th point.
That's going to be the thing the rest of this basketball game for Rochester. Give up no layups and give up no rebounds.
Tied at 42. They'll come baseline to Bowers. Bowers shut off in a double team. Grimm Jr.'s 3, nothing but net.
Now that time, Grimm stepped behind Bowers and was wide open. Those were the shots they were hitting in the first half.
3-point lead for Rochester, 45-42. 2 minutes to play in the quarter. A good one brewing here at Conseco Fieldhouse. Packer shovels it over to Dontre Chavis. Now they'll work it around to Dontre. Now to Packer, the kick. Chavis to the free throw line. Back out to Packer. Jalen looking to drive. Gets a screen. Throws it up in traffic. Comes up a little short. Bodies to the floor. Say back in bounds. Into the hands of Colt Meadows. 45-42. 3-point lead for Rochester. Princeton with the basketball.
Dontre Chavis just looks really confident, like he has control of this basketball game. No rebounds is the Rochester defensive theme. On the other end, it's sense of urgency and try to take the basketball away like they do right a little bit.
Off the inbounds, Grimm Jr. missed the 3. There with the rebound shot was Evan Hoff, and it was promptly rejected.
Dontre Chavis with the block.
Jordan Simmons comes baseline to Dontre, wants to muscle his way in. I'll swing it around instead. 3-point shot put up by Dontre Chavis, a little outside of his range. He missed it. Long rebound comes down to Rochester, almost a turnover. Colt Meadows in.
Floor. Rochester has to keep it off the sideline and off the baseline. Keep the basketball in the middle of the floor.
Bruce Grimm Jr. with 17 points. Walks the basketball across the timeline. 35 seconds left on the clock. Now stepping out, Brant George to get the count to start. A lot of hands there, no call. Now they get the basketball to Meadows. Meadows, free throw line extended to the right.
This is where they want it. They want the ball in Grimm's hand. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes here, even though it's a little early.
Bruce Grimm Jr. backs it out. Staring him down, Brant George. Down to 10 seconds.
Going 1-4 flat here.
Use the elbow, buy a little room. He'll launch a 3 off the iron, no. Rebound comes down into the hands of Brady Shane. He can't get it to fall. They pick it off at the midcourt stripe and launch a desperation shot at the buzzer. We've played 3 quarters of basketball, 45-42. Rochester leading previously unbeaten Princeton.